First off, to my Democratic colleagues, I have the greatest of esteem for all of you in watching over the dozen or so meetings and probably 30 to 40 hours of such, your diligence in preparation, the comedy, and the work that you've done, and it's a privilege to serve with all of you. And to the chairperson, I've raised 3 daughters to hopefully have the characteristics that you are the personification of. So I really appreciate you and all you do. And to my Republican colleagues, I'd be disappointed if you voted for this today, because our system is such that you didn't get this till 45 minutes ago, whatever that time was. And I was a little surprised about that. I guess the way our system works, when the Democrats are responsible for both houses as well as the governor's office, that's the way it happens. So as much as I'd be disappointed in all of you if you voted for it today, I'll be disappointed in you 2 days from now if you don't vote for it because of what's contained in this budget. There are no new taxes. Anybody want to repeat that? There are no new taxes. There is not one additional fee. No new taxes, not an additional fee. Now, we can kind of poo-poo the waiver of fees for marriage license to get yourself in a state park and to renew your driver's license, but that's real money to people. And that was a recognition of inflation that's out of the control, certainly, of the governance in this state, maybe even the governance from a federal perspective, but rather worldwide conditions, but a recognition that we care. There is a $6 billion surplus. My colleague, Assemblyman Chair, based on the numbers, I don't even want to say, former administration, it's not about Democrats or Republicans, but we were dangerously low as it related to a surplus of $300 million measured against a $40 billion budget. Well, guess what? At $6 billion, we well exceed what Moody's says we should do, which is 30 days, which would be like $3.3 billion, or what Pew says we should do, which is $4 billion, or give or take 10%. We're at $6 billion, so we built in, none of us want to wish this, but what could be a recession in our numbers. How extraordinarily prudent by all of us. The property tax relief, the thing that we all wax eloquently about and something needs to change, $2 billion, and dollars earmarked for the majority of New Jersey families who make household incomes of $250,000 there as a cap or less, to renters to get a rebate of $450, to the energy receipt tax, as Raj mentioned. Our towns, all of our towns, haven't seen that for 20 years. We have $75 million that's going to go for direct property tax relief. No new taxes, no new fees, waivers, unprecedented property tax relief. And as a lot of us, and I won't reiterate all of it, have dealt with things that show sensitivity to what people need. School construction, places that need it. Just an amazing, in my view, and I mean this earnestly, this isn't partisan. I've been here privileged to be here for 20 years and have never seen a budget more balanced, more fiscally responsible. And Madam Chair, I proudly vote yes.